I believe we have to do a reality check here. I would go longer. Unfortunately, I cannot. So I'm starting a recap of our session right now. So we started with the SP500, which is not what you see here, but this is the SP500 delayed daily here. What we mentioned is that this market actually respected the 1792 and has the possibility um, to actually continue this correction. I don't believe this market is going to drop just like a rock here. I believe there is the possibility for another round higher and possibly a double top. We don't know. We will see. We study the sequence of measurement on the smaller time frame, and we will identify what happens there. We then reviewed gold very quickly and silver. Gold and silver are moving laterally. Gold is moving on top of 111.96. Silver is moving on top of a level that you will see here on the weekly and the daily chart, namely 1486. We also mentioned that this market has a first target at 1660, and although anything can happen and this area coincides with previous size, we believe that this market will make into that first target possibly within this week. Okay, as per the volume and fundo, we are not able to anticipate what volume we are going to take, we're going to get from the market, and we don't use the volume at all. Euro dollar, we mentioned the fact that this market is basically using an extension along the 113.29, which still have the potential to keep pushing this price higher into the 114.90 and eventually 115.70. This will also depend on what the dollar index is going to do. And we also mentioned, of course, the dollar index, and as anticipated, we showed that the dollar index went straight back into that area that we mentioned several weeks ago, 94.35. It took some time, but we know now that if weekly longs show up in this area that has been tested 6 times now, there is the potential for this price to move into 96.24. 96.24 would be a short. So a move into 96.24 here would not negate the daily shorts. Very, very important. The longs, weekly longs, will win only if 96.82 is pierced on the upside. Okay, so these are the levels that you have to keep in mind. And after that we reviewed the Australian dollar, US dollar, and I mentioned that we have a short potential at 0.7750. That short has not been tested yet, and longs are participating and have participated at this 0.7490 here with targets at 178.32. All right, so this is a sequence of extension longs, and the market has all the potential to get into that level after this lateral move here. We also quickly reviewed the euro Australian dollar, which is testing a weekly extension short and has the potential to move into 140.73. We also showed a higher level, which is the 50% from previous highs to lows. And then we mentioned the US dollar Japanese yen. It was a nice discussion here. Thanks a lot for Mfundo, Todd, and everybody for bringing up the very good questions here. And we mentioned that this market is trading into a second target, 106.85 on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame, we know this market will only be tested by weekly longs if and when we will get into 170. So we also mentioned the level and that we have to use for an extension chart here, 109. Is going to be the level if the second target is touched and then the market bounces over profit taking. Okay, so this is very good. It's going to be an opportunity. I want to trade 108.96 or whatever price is given once this level has been tested. Target 173. All right, so Guys, thanks a lot for being here. I hope you liked the show. We are back full. We are back full throttle here. Of course, I didn't have a lot of time to review the market yet, but I'm gonna get into it now. And hope to see you tomorrow. I hope if you have any questions, you can drop me an email as usual at fibstalker@gmail.com, which I'm dropping here, or you can reach me on Twitter if you want. I also have, you're very welcome, Scott and Marco, Todd, Todd, sorry, thanks a lot. You're very welcome, and I hope this opportunities on US Japanese yen will materialize soon. Of course, opportunities are there every day because I only showed you analysis on the weekly and daily time frame, but really we repeat this analysis on the 4 hour, daily 4 hour, 60 minutes, and on high volume markets, all these levels hold very, very well. And of course, we never buy blindly or sell blindly these levels. We always manage this seriously, and I have a confirmation mechanism which is given by my FibStalker timing technique, which is called Fib stalking actually, which gives my name as well, my nickname. And so in the coming days, if you join us, we're gonna get more of it. I'm gonna go back to the analysis here, and actually. There is really a lot to look at. I also want to I want to thank all of you who actually decided to join the coaching program. I have a coaching program starting in May. Now is the time to join if you're interested, and if you want to get more information, you can write to me, or you can click on the link that you see at the top of this page. All right, so thanks a lot for joining me today. I hope you found this interesting. It was a good time, and I really enjoyed doing this analysis. Of course, I'll be much more prepared in the coming days, so I'll hope to see you in the coming days. And that's it. So thanks a lot for being here. So good luck this week. And it's not about luck. It's a little bit about luck, but it's often about skills and, of course, the right discipline and psychology to only take the trades that have the highest probability of working. And one of these, this US dollar Japanese yen, oh my, this US dollar Japanese yen trade would be a high probability trade as well. All right, so I'm going to leave you with these lines, and thanks a lot for joining me today. All right, bye bye now.